Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. It is time for another declutter drawer. Yay, love a good declutter. So if you haven't seen one of these videos before, essentially what I do throughout the year is fill a drawer with shit that I want to declutter. Once upon a time, if I had products that I wanted to declutter, I would just put them back in my storage drawers and then eventually do a declutter from my whole collection. But I found that that just didn't work for me because I would open my makeup drawers and all I would see is stuff that I don't want. So I decided that I would just create a dedicated drawer for the things that I used over the months that I didn't want, pop them in here, and then we could sit down and talk about them. One more thing before I get into this, I did do like an eyeshadow collection video that turned into a really big declutter, and I didn't put any of those palettes in here. For one, they wouldn't fit. You can probably see this drawer is full, and I didn't think there was any point in like holding on to those things. So anything that gets decluttered from like a collection video doesn't go in here. This is just stuff that I've used throughout recent months and decided that I don't want. So let's just start. I've got a Too Faced chocolate bar palette here. This was in my Use It or Lose It eyeshadow project, and I just decided that it's not for me anymore. I just don't really dig it. There's only a few mattes in here that I would actually use, and the shimmery shades aren't really exciting enough for me to want to keep the palette. I feel like if I wanted this sort of vibe for an eye look, I do have other eyeshadow palettes that I can reach for. Another one that was in my Use It or Lose It project is from Nars. This is the Danger Control palette. I found these to be a little bit sort of frosty and powdery looking on the eyelids. Wasn't not worth keeping. No. Let's do another palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I believe this was also in my Use It or Lose It project. It's going to get to a point where I don't even like remember what I think of some of these products because they've been in here for so long. But if it went in the drawer, then it's because I did not like it. I found that this just creates the same look over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what I do with this palette. It's always the exact same look, and I don't need this many eyeshadows to do that. Like, this literally could have been a quad palette and it would have been exactly the same as a 12 pan palette. This is the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Light Cleansing Oil. So I find that this breaks down makeup well, but it just does not emulsify. It's so difficult to get off the skin, and I don't have time for that shit. I don't particularly like using face wash, in Australia we call them face washers, like terry toweling cloths. I don't particularly like using them to remove like an oil or a balm that doesn't emulsify with water if I'm wearing makeup, because then the cloth is covered in oil or balm and old makeup, and the cloth has to then go into the washing machine. And when you're doing that, sometimes up to 7 times a week, it adds up to a lot of washing, laundry washing. I would much prefer to just use an emulsifying product so I can rinse off the majority of the product and my makeup with water, then wash my face with a cleanser, and then dry my face with a terry toweling cloth, and I can let that cloth then air dry and use it a few more times before it needs to be washed. Cutting down on laundry. So this guy, not into it. I tried, I got through like half a bottle, but then I was just like, why am I doing this to myself? This one here is the NAC Aromas Ends Therapy with Argan Oil. It's just a leave-in like hair treatment. I didn't mind it, but I didn't really love it. It was in my project pan. I had a good go at it, but I decided it was time to go because I don't want to keep all of my hair products, to be fair. Okay, here I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer. This used to be an absolute favorite of mine. Like, I freaking loved it so much. It was amazing. And throughout 2020, I was sort of dealing with really dry skin. I've got fine lines under my eyes. Hello. When you're watching this, I would have recently turned 36. So, you know, hello, first signs of aging. I found that this looked absolutely terrible on my under eyes. So I decided to get rid of it. This one hasn't even been used. This one, I pulled the sponge off. I used it a few times and then I was like, what the fuck? They've changed the formula. I'm 100% sure they've changed the formula of this because it's just not, it's not the same and I don't want that in my life. This is my like issue with buying concealers these days. If they don't work for me, it's 110% useless. So I'm really hesitant to buy new concealers. It's a risky business for me, and we can't get samples these days. Thanks, Corona. Colourpop Lippie Scrub. So this is a watermelon one in a melon. Oh my god, guys, it smells amazing, and I really tried with this. Like I tried to love it, but I don't, because it's literally like Vaseline with scrubby sugar bits in it. I feel like lip scrubs like that are more trouble than they're worth. I feel like it would be so much better if they went back to the drawing board and just made these full sugar scrubs with maybe a little bit of oil in there to like hold them together. But this is like, I would say 70% balm, 30% sugar, and I don't want to have to like use a face wash to get lip scrub and Vaseline that's mushed all over my friggin' face off. No, thank you. I won't ever buy any more of these until they change their formula because I hate it. Okay, CoverGirl foundation. These came in PR. Is this all I have? Is there more? I think this is everything. Anyway, it's a clean and fresh skin milk. It was something why didn't I like this? I think, okay, for one, it smells like crackers or popcornish. I kind of like that. I know a lot of people had a problem with it, but I kind of didn't mind it. I remember this sitting really badly on my dry skin. This is meant to be like a dewy finish, like nourishing foundation. And if a foundation that has a dewy finish and is nourishing and targeted at dry skin and it clings to dry patches, that's not a good formula. I don't know how this left the dungeon, but anyway, I'm getting rid of all of them. Don't want it. Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. Why did I hate this? I feel like it was something to do with the scent. Yep. It's full of alcohol. So, okay, it looks like I'm going to have a couple of sprays in here. I did a 100 layers of makeup setting spray, a live video, and I'm wondering if there's any more. We'll see. We'll find them. Oh, here's another one. And basically, I just went through all of my setting sprays and, oh my god, what is sticky? Oh, good. I hate this shit. So, it was on the mud foundation. You know those, like, sticky things that they use to like stick to packaging and shit? It's gross. Okay, so I did this video, 100 layers of setting sprays. I went through all of my setting sprays and there were a few where I was like, yeah, I don't need to keep this shit. So the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix one I got rid of because the second ingredient is denatured alcohol. Like I said, I'm aging. I'm trying to look after my skin at least a little bit, like making an attempt. And I don't need that in my life. And I've got like 100 setting sprays, so why would I keep that? The Shuamora Stage Performer Fresh Top Coat. So this is like, it's got the powder in it. So it's one of those ones that you shake up. It's good for oily skin, giving like a matte finish, locking everything in. But I don't need that in my life because I have dry skin now. So I wasn't a fan. I also feel like this may have left some white dots on my face. So that can go. Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. So this one is brand new. And the reason I'm getting rid of it is because I have multiples of them. The Raindrop Gel Mist from El Malou, I think it is. Okay, so this is really strange. It's, I don't know if you can see it here, but it's like, it's a thick sort of creamy gel, and then it's got liquid in it, so it's kind of, oh, I'm gonna break something, probably my hand. It's kind of like a biphase product, but with cream. It's so weird. Also, it smells. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It comes out in weird splurts. I don't need it. I don't want it. Okay, another foundation. This is from Mud. It is a Flawless Finish foundation. It looks like I haven't used this. I may have just opted to get rid of it because I'm trying to whittle down my collection, as you might be able to see. Let's do some more foundations. These ones are from Bourjois. They are the Always Fabulous Extreme Resist Foundation, full coverage foundation. For starters, no, it was not full coverage at all. And that's why I'm getting rid of them, because the coverage was actually very light. I didn't find it to be flattering. It's one of those things, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a lighter coverage foundation these days, but if the coverage is so minimal that I then have to go in with concealer like all over my face, we got a problem. Like, if I can apply a foundation that covers up imperfections a little bit and then maybe a concealer just under my eyes, then we're good. And obviously, if I want full coverage, I've got full coverage. But if I put something on and it looks like a tinted moisturizer, I do not see the point. If it covers nothing, why am I putting it on my face? If I wanted no coverage or extremely minimal coverage, I'm just going to put on a moisturizer and not wear makeup. Like, simple as that. The only reason I'm putting foundation on my face is because I need it to cover something or make things look a bit more even or perfected. And this does not do it for me. Same with the concealers. These are meant to be full coverage. I'm sure I've got more in here. I'm sure. Can you guys see them? I bet you can. I bet you're like, I could see one, Hayley. I'm sure there's more in here. Anyway, oh, actually, maybe... did I declutter the ones that... I'm just thinking they came in PR, and if I didn't swatch them, I might have just put them in the box to donate to charity. Anyway, tangent. The coverage on this is just not good. What's the point? Also, it creased under my eyes. Not a fan. Looks like I've got some mascaras here. Oh, there's another one of the concealers. Off you go. Okay, so, oh, and this, what have I got? I've got the Lash Revival mascara from Max Factor. I have the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and I have the Rimmel Scandalize Volume On Demand mascara. Now, the reason why I declutter mascaras, and I can't remember exactly the reasons for these ones, but the reasons always are, it transfers to like underneath my lower lashes, so my under eyes, or it transfers on my brow bones, or it just does nothing for my lashes. Again, if a mascara is not giving me length or volume of any sort, it's just coating my lashes and making them look blacker, I'm not going to wear it. I don't see the point. I prefer to just go and get my eyelashes tinted, which usually I do on a fairly regular basis, but, you know, COVID, not doing that this year. And also, if it transfers to, like, under my eye or on my brow bone, mate, no, I don't have time for that. So they're all off. Okay, another palette. This is the MAC Pastel eyeshadow palette. I've had this for so long, so long. Again, it was in my eyeshadow project, use it or lose it, and I just decided I am willing to lose it, along with my Nars single shadows. So there was one in here that I didn't like. Let's see if we can find it. It's not that one. Wait, you guys might like to know the shades, because these aren't horrible, except one. So this one is Rio De La Plata. It's like a nude shimmery champagne. This one is Night Star. I believe this was a grayish purple. No, this is the one that I hate. Also, why is it called Night Star? Okay. Okay, so this is like a matte, sort of creamy, slightly peach eyeshadow with gold micro glitter in it, and it just looks so powdery on the eye. I hated it. Then we've got Verona. Is this the purple one? Yes, there we go. So that's sort of like a frosty purple. And then we have Hammermet 2. This is a nice shade. I've got it in spades or something similar to this in palettes. And like, you know, when you're trying to make your collection smaller, you make the choices about what to keep and what to get rid of. It's a thing. Okay, Stila. I feel like I've got more of these somewhere kicking around. If we find them, well, eventually we'll definitely find them, because it's not like I'm going to leave the video here. The reason I'm getting rid of these is because they are drying up, and I know you can definitely add stuff to rehydrate these, but again, you know, I'm trying to get rid of stuff, so this is just stuff that I'm going to get rid of. Also, the shades here, like, I can't say that there's anything super special going on with these shades. If I wanted a metallic, like, foiled effect eyeshadow of one of these shades, I can do it with something I've got in a palette. So off they go. Let's talk about another Stila product. I really dislike this. This is the Shine Fever Lip Vinyl in Gear Up. So this is like pigment mixed with oil, and when you put it on, they blend together. The color is gorgeous, but my God, these look so bad on the lips. They're supposed to be hydrating but long wearing, and yeah, they are, but they just, it's like they gather on the lips, like in the sort of inner part of the lip. If you're a makeup wearer, you know. If you've experienced it, you know, and it's heinous. It is absolutely horrendous. So I think I used this, I used it once to actually try it, and then twice to demonstrate it, and it went straight in here because fuck that. Something else that does a similar thing is from Colourpop. It's the Luxe Lip Glosses. We'll talk about the Velvet in a minute. I feel like I have more of these as well, but we'll see how we go. These just... bleh. I don't understand how they messed this up. So this formula, when they released it, they were like, it doesn't gather or bunch or do it. It's not sticky or anything like that. For starters, it actually is sticky, but it's a different type of sticky. And when you talk, it's like you get these like strings between your lips as you move your lips. It's yuck, and I will never wear them. The Luxe Velvet, I don't mind this, and I love the color of it. This one is Can You Even? They're just too dry for me, so I was like, I can't wear it. Okay, I got a bunch of powders. Let's talk about them. So I have 4 here that are brand new, unused, all that good stuff. They are the Australis Fresh and Flawless Matte Makers from Maybelline and the Rimmel Stay Matte. The reason why I have so many of these unopened is because they were favorites of mine, and I would buy them in, you know, I'd buy multiples of them when they were on sale so that I had them when I needed them. Because once upon a time, I used to be able to go through one of these in like 2 months, maybe 2.5 max, 3 months. Nowadays, my skin is dry, and it takes me months and months and months to use a powder. And matte powders, like ones that are designed to keep you more matte, I can't wear them. They're too uncomfortable. So these guys all went in this drawer, and one that I was working on was the Australis Pressed Ready Set Go finishing powder. And look, I tried, guys. I tried to finish this, but I just couldn't do it. Also, it left a bit of a white cast on me, so that one had to go. These shadows from MAC, they were the Spellbinder shadows. So these were really cool when they come out. They're like pigments under a magnet, and when you like move them around, they go back to their original shape. I don't want to stick my fingers in there to show you because it's like, I'm hoping that I can give these to a friend maybe. So sticking my fingers in them, it's a bit like gungy and disrespectful. So anyway, I'm getting rid of these simply because like I never use them, and the colors, I don't need them in my life. So that's that. Super Shock shadows from Colourpop. So I got rid of these either because they were dried up or simply not something that I need to have in my life, because I don't need like I don't need a single eyeshadow that is this bulky. It's pretty bulky, right? Like, I don't know. I just don't need it. Ugh, this. Okay, so I probably should have just thrown this in the bin. However, I put it in here because I wanted to have one more bitch and moan about it. It is just a sample. It is the Sunsense Anti-Aging Face Matte SPF 50 Invisible Tint Finish. So this is one of those, oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, let's be very careful not to get this absolutely everywhere. So when you've got it like this, like, looks good, right? Looks all good. Yeah, invisible tint. And I wasn't, you know, I wasn't too fussed about the invisible tint. I was just like, hey, I need a sunscreen that's like, you know, good and is not going to upset my skin when I was starting isotretinoin. And I wore this one day and it was fine, but I noticed that I was becoming orange, like full-blown orange. It color adjusts, and then over time it oxidizes even more, and I just, like, I'm not a fan. So, like, so we'll leave that on there, and we'll see how orange I get. Usually it's like the hands that get really orange. Anyway, let's move on to this thing. This is a sponge, and I think it was from, yes, Manicare. This is a Manicare sponge. Man, this is literally like a brick. It's like a light brick. You can see that I tried to use it to apply foundation. I assaulted my face with it, and then I was like, get actually fucked. No way. Goodbye. Okay, I wanted to leave this shit on so you could see it go orange, but I can't stand it because it's like slippy and slidey, and I mean, you can start to see the orange coming off my hands, and I can't stand it. It's greasy. It's supposed to be matte. What's wrong with you? Like, what is that? Oh, it looks like a smear of something. Okay, these are from Nabla. They are the skin bronzing shades in Profile and Soft Revenge, and this is the part of the video where you realize that not just things that I dislike go into my declutter drawer. These came in PR, and I did a video on this collection, and you might be able to tell based on the colors here that this is not designed for a person of my skin color. Now, the reason why I put it in this drawer and not just in a box to donate to charity is because they have been swatched. So I have touched them with my hands, and most charities in Australia won't take makeup that has been used to some degree. So I popped them in here so I remember to declutter them, and they will be passed on to friends. I can say that this formula is really nice. I like these. I've got some in colors that are appropriate for me and I use them. I enjoy them. All right, I can see more concealers. You know what? Let's dig around. Oh, there's another Bourjois foundation. Okay, I think these are all of the concealers in here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's go through them. So I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, the Jeffree Star, is it Magic Star Concealer, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is from Ulta Beauty, Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. And the Maybelline Master Conceal in 40 Medium. Okay, so this one I'm getting rid of because the color's not right for me. And formula, not my absolute fave, but I would use it. But the color's not, it's not going to work for me. The rest of these I'm getting rid of for one of, I don't know, many reasons. They either crease on me, they look crepey and dry on my skin, they don't have good coverage. That's probably the big three that annoy me and make me get rid of a concealer. Basically, if they don't look good or don't wear well, I don't want to keep them. Are we in focus? Not really, but whatevs. So yeah, I've just been going through my concealers this year, trying to look. Concealer's been my biggest struggle area with finding something that actually works for me, and these guys just did not. I didn't cut it. Okay, it looks like I have some skincare in here. Oh, what is greasy? Oh, yuck. Help. I bet you it's that bloody makeup removing oil. Yuck. Okay, what have I got? I have the Mangchi Lifting Mask from Elmaju. Fresh Elmaju Farm. Mangchi Lifting Mask. No, it's Ladykin. Sorry. So I never even used this. I think I was just going through some skincare drawers and I was like, well, that can go. I've had it for a long time. I've also got the Yeon Jeju Hallabong Serum. I don't think, did I use this ever? No, brand new. I think I've just put them in there because I'm like, hey, I can, well, can I do, no, they're old. They're old. I've got to just chuck them. Anyway. Declutter. Linden Leaves. This is the Intensive Repair Eye Cream. I just didn't really like it. At some stage I've gone through eye creams and I don't even remember doing this. This is the IOP Essential Tone Wrinkle Care Eye Cream. Again, I think just getting old. And I have the Ladykin Vampire Dark Repairing Water Mask. Probably, again, just getting a bit old, so I've decluttered it. Do I have... Oh, wow. The Ciate palette is literally covered in oil. That oil. I'm going to take that outside and I'm going to set it on fire. What an asshole. Ciate Jessica Rabbit palette. So, yep. Okay, so what's the deal here? I do a series... If you aren't aware of it, I do a series where I look back on my monthly hauls a year later. So it's the Was That Haul Worth It series. And I was talking about this Ciate collection, which I really disliked. And basically I was like, well, I love the palette, like the packaging, but I hate the palette. So I actually ripped the palette out because it was just like this tacky, cheap ass like plastic thing that was stuck with sticky stuff. And then I was also decluttering some single eyeshadows from my eyeshadow project, and I was like, what do I have that I can put these eyeshadows in that would keep them safe in here? And I was like, the Sticky Jessica Rabbit palette. So the palette has to a point been decluttered because I threw the other part of it in the bin, and these single eyeshadows are also being decluttered. I can tell you what, that sticky stuff, she oh my god, really? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. This one, the purple one, is Makeup Geek Curfew, and this one I think was just from Ulta 3. It's just like a random brown shade. So anyway, that's the go with that. I'm actually going to hold on to this case simply for this use. When I pulled the palette out, I was like, this would be so cool as a cigarette case, but I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so there's that. Okay, this is from Shuamura. It's a Yazbuki. It's like it's sort of like a multi-purpose liquid liner. It's in a gold shade. I just don't use it. What am I doing? I feel like I need to tackle a group of things. Let's do lipsticks. Let's make a space because it turns out I actually have quite a few lip products in here. Okay, I think this is all of the lip products. We might find more, but we'll see how we go. Alright, Colourpop. What am I getting rid of here and why? So this is the Lippie Stix Primer. I just don't use it, so it can go, and it's like getting a bit old. These two here are matte and matte X shades. I've got Dukes and Chateau. I can't wear their matte lip formulas. They are way too dry. Superstay Ink Crayon from Maybelline. Beautiful, beautiful color. This is in the shade, oh my god, I always struggle to find the name of this. Send Help. Oh, that's right. It's on the tip of the cap. It is in the shade 10, Trust Your Gut. It's just too dry for me. Again, I can't wear it. And this is the Ultra Satin Lip in Magic Wand. These were the matte liquid lipsticks that I most enjoyed from Colourpop, or the matte lip products in general. They're Ultra Satin Lips. They used to be comfortable for me to wear. I can't wear them anymore. So that's just a mini that I'm getting rid of. Then I just have some lipsticks that I decided, you know, tried them out and I was like, I don't love you and I want to whittle down my collection, so I'm just going to get rid of them. These ones here are from Ulta 3. I've got the shades Bear, Cocoa, and Rush. They're like beautiful colors and the formula isn't bad. I just can't keep them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got drawers full of them back over here and I want to make the collection more manageable. These ones are from Natio. They are the shades Blissful and Eden. Again, not a bad formula. Don't get me wrong. It was just whittling things down. These ones are from Rimmel. They're the Lasting Finish by Kate lipsticks. I've got My Nude and Rock and Roll Nude. I'm currently panning one in my project pan, which I've been working on for months, and I do enjoy the color. It's a little bit difficult for me to wear. Anything like any normal lipsticks are difficult for me to wear. It's got to be like a lip gloss or a fucking lip balm at this point. The reason why I'm getting rid of these two, just not like, the colors aren't something that I want to wear all the time, basically. I've got two here from Fenty. I've got almost the full range of these, what were they called? Mademoiselle lipsticks. And I should just declutter them all, but I kind of can't bring myself to do it. Anyway, look, we'll get there eventually. Baby steps, am I right? So I've got the purple one and I've got like the dark sort of navy blue one. Getting rid of them for obvious reasons. This is the Ciate Jessica Rabbit lipstick. Looks gorgeous. Hate a glittery lipstick. Shouldn't have bought it. Should never have bought it. Idiot. This is Skinny Dip Lip Topper from Jouer. I just don't really like metallic lip anything, so it's got to go. Look, there's another Hyaluronic Fix Mist from Makeup Revolution. We know why I'm getting rid of that. I already talked about one. This is the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. I shouldn't be wearing mattifying setting sprays or mattifying anything because it sucks the life out of my skin and it's uncomfortable. All right, this is what we've got left. Makeup Revolution powder. It's a matte base powder. I should have included this with my other powders. Color is too dark for me, and also, you know, matte mattifying, designed to control oil. My face doesn't produce oil, so wearing something like that is like painful. This is a brush from, look, it's supposed to be, allegedly supposed to be from Chikuhodo. It came from one of the Beautylish lucky bags a few years ago. It is scratchy and it's like little needles in your face. I don't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. Let's see, let's do the rest of it in groups and bundles and stuff like that. Let's do everything eyeshadow related. So I've got 2 Sugar Pill loose pigments. I've got Hug Life and Charmy. I'm just not going to wear them. I have another Super Shock shadow from Colourpop. I already went through why I'm getting rid of them. And I have the MAC Burgundy ×9 palette. I'm not going to lie, there was a time where I loved this palette, but it's just, you know, I had it in my eyeshadow project and I was like, I can live without it, you know, like my goal at this point is to really whittle down my collection. I've been working on doing that all year. I have been using my stuff, decluttering the things I don't love. I've been buying less, and this was just one that ended up on the chopping block. Okay, mascaras. So this one is a L'Oreal False Lash Architect. It's unopened, so I haven't even used it. I've obviously just gone through my stash and been like, no, too many mascaras. So I will actually donate that. God damn that face oil. Disgusting. And I can, oh my god, send help. This is a MAC in Extreme Dimension Lash Mascara sample. I think this was just dried out. I can't open it with shit in my hands. Colourpop Volumizing Mascara in Wine O'Clock. This was dry as shit. I probably won't buy any more Colourpop coloured mascaras because I've not had a great time with them. Ciate Wonder Wand Mascara. Did I even use this? That is the question. Nope, it's brand new. Obviously just wanted to declutter it. This is also brand new because it's still sealed. It is the Magnifibers Treatment Primer. Obviously just want to get rid of it. And I've got the Thick and Fast High Definition Collagen Coat Mascara from Soap and Glory. I just didn't like it. I do remember using this. It's got a really weird brush. It doesn't look too weird, but it's got like weird angles on it. And I didn't like the effect that it had on my lashes. Is that all of the primers? Yes. Oh my god, there's another mascara. This is from Essence. It is the I Need a Miracle Lash Tinting Complex Mascara. As you wear this, it is supposed to tint your lashes. I personally do not feel like it works, and I didn't get much out of this, so not interested. Okay, primers. So a little bit of context if you don't watch my like regular content. I don't really like primers. Some of them that I own, I will use. They don't offend me. But I don't feel like any of them have any great impact on how my makeup looks or wears. I find just making sure I prepare my base well with skincare, like good as gold. Not good as gold, but as good as what a primer will do. Now, what I do know about these ones is that this is covered in makeup remover oil, and I'm disgusted by that oil. I will set it on fire. These primers, what I do know, I actually remember going through my stash and being like, nah, the time has come, we're doing this today. I got rid of all of my primers that were basically like just silicone. So I've got the Professional Hydrate Primer from Benefit. I've got the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This is mostly the reason why I wanted to get rid of this was because it was too drying for me. Then I have, and by the way, I did buy all of the oily skin products that I'm talking about when I had oily skin. But I had to go on isotretinoin for acne, and now my skin is dry. So, you know, what am I going to do? Hold on to everything for another 12 months to see if my skin changes? No, we'll get rid of it. Smashbox Vlada Petal Metal Primer. Look, I don't want to get rid of this because I like the packaging. And I got it at my first Mechaland like PR event. I got to go to the like opening of Mechaland, and this was in my gift bag, so it has, you know, nice memories for me, but I can't keep it, and I do have like other things from this collection which help me treasure the memory. And this one is a Kiehl's Glow Formula Skin Hydrator. I didn't hate this, but I also didn't love it. I think did I maybe have it in my project pan for a little while, or I was going to, so I was testing it out and I just decided, no, not for me, not for me. I've got some foundations, so let's do the foundations. I've got the Flesh, oh, this bloody thing, the Flesh, what were you called? Something Flesh Stick. This is in the shade 01 Pudding. The color is actually okay for me, but it does not look good on my drier skin, so that one has to go. This is the Ju Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I hated the way this looked on the skin. It just didn't look good. And the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte. Once upon a time, loved it, but I can't use it now, so, you know, I'm not going to hold on to things just for the sake of seeing if my skin changes. These are nail glues, and they're dried out, and they should just be in the bin. Should we do eyeliners? Let's do, and potentially, what is this? Oh, yes. Okay. Let's do these stick things. Let's do, oh, that's another lip product, and I don't know. This is like eyeliners and stick products. Colourpop, this is a Joyride Gel Liner. Oh, I've got to put these down because I've got to show you this shit. It came to me dry as the desert, and then it cracked open like the desert. So, goodbye. Not interested. I have the Sigma Eyeshadow Base Primer in the shade Bubbly. I don't really want to use it. It's a shimmery eye base. There's nothing wrong with it. The formula is nice, but I would prefer to just put on an eye primer and then use my eyeshadows, because that's what I kind of hate extra steps just for the sake of extra steps. Like, if I've got good eyeshadows, I don't need a shimmery eye base. You know what I'm saying? This is from Glam Glow. It's a Plump Rageous Gloss and Plumping Treatment. My God, this was like setting my lips on fire with chilies. I once went to a pool party with my friends, or one of my friends hosted a pool party, and I'm going back like over 10 years. I was in my early 20s. I was probably 22, and we were all getting drunk and we were having a great time, having a barbecue, and they had a chili plant, and it was fruiting at the time, and of course, you know, we started, you know, like daring people to do shit, and someone dared me to eat 3 of the chilies, and they were tiny little chilies. Now, I'm not really the type of person to eat chilies. I can handle a little bit of heat, but let's be real, I'm a white girl. So anyway, drunk me decided, yep, I'm going to eat them. So I ate them, and I ate them really quickly, and what I didn't realize was that they were slow burn, and the burn got worse and worse and worse over the space of about an hour. And it was agony. It was agony. So anyway, I've sort of always been a little bit averse to burning lip products, and that's what this did, and goodbye. Look, I had a great time at that party, and I've got some great memories from it, and I do not actually regret eating the chilies, but now I'm not really a fan of burning lip products. That's just it. Okay, Elizabeth Arden, this is a beautiful color, bold defining 24-hour liquid eyeliner. It's in a beautiful purple shade. And I don't have a problem with this. I actually really liked it. It's just getting a bit old. So I was like, look, you gotta go. And I don't wear purple eyeliner enough to justify keeping it when I've already had it for a long time. The Nabla Velveteen Bombay Black Long Lasting Matte Eye Pencil. This just didn't last on me. So it was one of those ones where I'm like, declutter it. I can pass it on to a friend. They can try it out. This is the Nutri Nail Cuticle and Nail Butter. I hate this. I hate it. It's like lip balm in a stick for your nails, and I don't get along with it. I don't like it. Don't like it, so I'm decluttering it. Then I have the Ultra 3 Longwear Lip Liner in Latte. So it's a beautiful nude shade. Too dry for me. This is a Linda Hallberg Black Core Pencil. Again, it sort of bleeds and moves on me, which I'm not a fan of. And this one is the Catrice Liquid Metal Gel Eye Pencil. Again, it just moves on me. I don't need to keep them. Let's do these like little sample-y things. Oh, we're getting to a good position. What have I got? Nars Pore and Shine Control Primer. That's a silicone primer, so I know why I got that. Cover FX Mattifying Primer with anti-acne treatment. I can't use this. It's too much. This is a Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer. Again, it's a silicone primer. Nope, don't want it. Cover FX. This is the Suntan Bronze Bronzing Palette. Look, it's beautiful. I can make the color work for me. However, I hate the formula. I feel like it goes on super patchy, so I don't want it. I'm getting rid of it. Bitter Lace Beauty. This is their Treasure Highlighter. I don't have a problem with this. I just am not trying to keep all of my highlighters. The Becca Ocean's Glow highlighter. This was in an episode of the Makeup Breakup. I then put it in my project pan this year to try and finish it, but it broke, and I'm not about to hold on to a broken highlighter that is going to make a mess in my life, so they can go. Hourglass. This is the Mecca Glow Blush. So this was limited edition or special edition for Meccaland 2019. So it was gifted to us when we went to the event. It is a beautiful color, but it is too pink for me, which is a shame. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually like, I'm having a moment where I'm like, do I actually really want to get rid of this? Like, is that, look, that color, it's not right for me. I know it doesn't work. Just get rid of it, Hayley. Don't even look at it. More highlighters. These are like liquids and creams. I have the iconic London Illuminator in the shade Blush. This is just a little bit like goopy and dried up, and also the color is not going to work for me. I have the incredible Peach Out Iridescent Jelly highlighter. It's not glowy enough for me. It's very pretty. It's a beautiful color, but it's not glowy enough. And if I'm wearing a highlighter, it's because I want people to be able to see it. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother with the extra work. Then I have the Hypno Highlight creamy shimmer strobe in Throw Me Shade. Again, color is nice, kind of like a yellow champagne with a peach hint, like an orangey sort of peachy hint. But I think this like clashed with my makeup application, like it lifted my foundation, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It went in the drawer for a reason. We're not keeping things that are in the bloody declutter drawer. Course RX, this is a perfect sebum centella mineral powder. Really good for people with oily skin, and that is not me. I have the Sigma Light Color and Shape Brow Powder Duo. Honestly, I don't wear brow powders anymore. I like a micro brow pencil. I might even go with one of the liquid pens. but mostly I'm not into it. Okay, what have I got? This is the Layla Bubbly Effect nail polish. So this is one of those nail polishes you put on a really, really thin coat and it creates like bubbles, like it separates and looks like bubbles. I just find that it's actually a bit of a shit to use because when you like first apply it, you give it a shake to make sure that it's like, you know, the formula hasn't separated, and then you have to apply a super thin layer. Let me see. Oh, it's not going to work, I don't think, because I've got like gel. Oh no, here we go. It's going to work. I can show you a little bit. So it kind of separates like that. Hang on. Get closer, Haley. So it kind of separates like that, right? Now, it's not really that cute. And the problem with it is, to get a really good looking bubbly effect, you have to make sure that your brush has like almost no product on it. But it's super difficult to tell if you've got too much product or not enough product, because if you don't have enough product, you just get these weird streaks on your nails, and if you try to go over it again to fix it, it fucks your nails up completely. So I was like, you know what, you are more trouble than you are worth, so I'm getting rid of it. And this here is Alana Lips Lip Water. This, I've never used this one, it's brand new. I had another one of these which I tried and I used, and I just didn't really like it all that much. I didn't find it to be hydrating enough. It's nice, it's fine. I just would not buy it again. I'll finish the one I've got. I wouldn't buy it again, and I don't want to put myself going through, like, I don't want to go through two of them. This one hasn't been opened, so it's good to go to anyone. It's safe. I can give it to a friend and be like, this is brand new. It hasn't been on my crusty lips. Enjoy it. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean someone else won't love it. And then I have two beauty tools. Okay, so I have eyelash curlers. I hate curlers like this. I hate them. You know I hate them because I've ripped my eyelashes out with them before. I refuse to use them. I actually don't even know why I still have these. I use a heated eyelash curler, which I love. They're quite expensive, but if you get a good one, they're awesome. They're fantastic, and I've got a fantastic one, so I'm not interested. These eyelash tweezers are from JP Beauty, maybe. I'm not really a fan of this shape of lash curler because when you are going to put it on your eye, you're kind of coming in at an awkward angle where your hand is like right in front of your face, right in front of your eye, and if you're trying to look in a mirror to apply them, it's like your hand is in the way. So I use a different pair of tweezers that have, so if you can imagine, it's got the tweeze part here and there's nothing here, so you actually hold it off to the side of your eye, so there's nothing obstructing your view when you're looking into a mirror and trying to apply the lashes. So it's like this in front of the mirror rather than this. So I just, yeah, I don't need tweezers that I'm never going to use. And just for good measure, I decluttered 134 products from the Declutter Drawer. Well done, me. And look at that, guys. It's empty. It's not clean. It's, there's oil. My God. I'm going to get the spray and wipe in this, and I'm going to get it all nice and clean and ready for 2021. So that is it, guys. But potentially some good news for some of you who enjoyed this video. I've got my collection videos coming up for you this week. So over the next 4, maybe 5 days, I'm going to have videos of my collections. So I'm going to do base products, I'm going to do colored face products, lip products, and eye products that aren't palettes. And I might even take you through cleaning out my skincare drawers and just reorganizing the skincare drawers, because I don't even look. I try not to look in there too often, to be honest. It's a problem. So I'm going to do collection videos, and I am sure that there will be some things in those videos, in those drawers, that I feel like I'm ready to get rid of. So the next one will be coming up for you tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed those videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm very happy with my empty drawer. I'm going to go clean it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.